I say free, free, you say freedom all! Free, free! Freedom all! Free, free! Freedom all! Free, free! Freedom all! Free, free! Freedom all! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Welcome, comrades! This is the national demonstration for all over Scotland, organised by Glasgow and Edinburgh Emergency Committee. Free, free! Palestine. Free, free! Palestine. Free, free! Palestine. Free Palestine from its fascist occupiers. Israel, the US, and every country with a seat on the so-called Board of Peace. Free Palestine from the UK that has so much blood, so much Palestinian blood on its hands, it will never be clean. The fight for liberation may feel impossible sometimes, but you know what? The fascist, imperialist, rogue states are losing. They are desperate. That is why they are trying to lock us up with ridiculous charges of hate crime, terrorism. But in the words of Rafif Ziada, we teach life. Palestinians teach life. All of us in solidarity, we teach life, sir. They are committing the hate crimes. They are the terrorists. The Zionist project has been revealed as the racist, inhumane monstrosity that it is. And in no more so than its treatment of Palestinian political prisoners. Thanks, Sarah. April 17, 1971, Muhammad Bakr Hijazi was released as the first Palestinian political prisoner to be exchanged in an exchange with a colonialist, fascist, apartheid Israeli regime. Since then, this day has been adopted as our Palestinian Prisoners' Day and was celebrated and commemorated So we are not on our own. London had this big demonstration yesterday. We're demonstrating here throughout the UK, throughout the world. They will not be silencing us. Exposing the horrific conditions our Palestinian brothers and sisters, leaders, politicians, doctors, surgeons, children. The torture of children. I can see some children here. I cannot go into how they rip them out of their beds in the midst of the night deliberately to shock them, deny them access to lawyers, to their parents during horrific interrogation conditions. Women, where are our feminist comrades? Are enduring horrific torture, abuse, physical, mental, and sexual. Rape is their moral compass. Epstein Island exposed the ring of white supremacist male rapist ring. And they are all linked together. I do hope that the police will take action, and instead of questioning the likes of Mandelson and ex-Prince Andrew, they would make arrest, and these people will face court action and justice. Back to our comrades. Leader comrade Marwan al-Barghouti has been in prison, denied treatment, enduring torture, beating, humiliation, starvation. How many of our prisoners have died in captivity, never seen the sun shine for years? We can't let this keep going. We can't let them rot in prison. And they are not prisons, they are torture centers where vile crimes against humanity are committed against my people. What about Dr. Hussam Abu Safiya? We've witnessed his abduction outside of Kamal Udwan Hospital, walking amongst the rubble, amongst the bodies of my people, our children, your children that you've been marching for 3 years nearly to stop the genocide against them, and have been abducted into a tank, and now from one torture center to another, enduring torture and abuse and denied medical attention and medical treatment for his medical conditions. And this is the same. They have infestations of rapies in these disgusting, unhealthy, dirty cells, denied food, denied access to medical treatment, and the doctors in that colony, the Israeli colony, they are not like our healthcare workers that care about all healthcare, whether it's in Beirut, Tehran, Cuba, Yemen, Congo, Sudan. We fight their fight to keep health services functioning. To some, we don't have 9,600 prisoners. We have millions of Palestinian prisoners. We are all prisoners in West Bank, in Jerusalem, in Gaza, in Gaza, in Gaza. We have been imprisoned for decades by these colonialist, terrorist gangs. And we need to free us, who can speak and not face police questioning, who can criticize the state of Israel without being arrested, who can speak for the sake of children like Hind, like Reem Ruh al-Ruh, without facing court action. But we are winning this. We are winning this. And we'll speak about our wins when we get to the parliament. In our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians. In our millions, in our Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Glory to the Intifada! Glory to the international movement! Glory to the student movement! Glory to our movement! We will not let them down! We will free them all! We will not leave anyone behind! Free, free, free them all! Free, free! 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 Free them all! We will start our march and let Edinburgh listen! Listen to our chants! Join us! Free us! Free Britain! Free Scotland! Free the world from these fascists! Free, free! Free them all! 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 Friends, we need volunteers to hold the flag. Please come forward if you can help. We also need volunteers to hold our banners. Please come forward. If you are speaking today, please come forward so that you can carry a banner and lead the march. Prisoner volunteers, please come to the front of the march. So, prisoner volunteers, if you could move in front of the flag. Wait. If you're holding a banner, come forward towards the front of the march. If you're speaking today, you should have a banner. Do we have speakers? Mr. Mick Napier, where are you? Oh, maybe after the flag. The prisoners' banners at the front. Yeah.
it, we never do. Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state! No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine!
stop!
Free, free, free Palestine! Palestine will be free! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will be free! Palestine will live forever! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! End apartheid! Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide!
house. I don't know what that's called. So wait until the police guide us at the front. So the hostages will move. From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
from the sea to the river,
Palestine will live forever.
end apartheid.
End apartheid.
Stop the genocide.
Stop the genocide.
From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
from the sea to the river,
Palestine will live forever.
from the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
from the sea to the river.
We are all Palestinians.
In our thousands, in our millions.
We are all Palestinians. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
As well as the terror states. We are all Palestinians. We are all Palestinians. We are all Palestinians. We are all Palestinians. We are all
Stay!
stop the genocide. Free, free, free Palestine. Free them all! 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 Free them all!
Come in, everyone. Come closer to the front, please. Come in.
Free, free, free Palestine! 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 Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free!
Have the speakers to come to the stage, please. The speakers come up, please. Thank you, everyone. Well done. We keep coming out. We keep turning up for Palestine, for our own liberties, for our commitment to humanity across the globe. We will not be free until all of us are free. And a special mention, quickly while we're getting together, there is a Do You See booklet sold by the Health Workers for Palestine to fund the education of the medical students in Gaza, whose universities and medical schools have been bombed and demolished. So please buy it. It's really good to introduce people to the movement. It's well written with nice poems. And you'll hear one of the poems at the end. We are coming out for Palestinian prisoners' day. For decades, they've been imprisoned under the so-called administrative detention, rotting in jail, in conditions beyond belief. The stories are horrific. And we have been crying out, calling for help, year in, year out. And nobody came to their rescue. Gaza reignited the cause of our Palestinian prisoners. The price is heavy. The demolition of Gaza that we witnessed day in, day out, through the horrific crime of crimes, genocide, is the price of your awareness now of your movement. You all have woken up. You've reignited your humanity. You've become activists. You become the beacon of peace, humanity, human rights, freedom, liberty. To all, not to the white, not Europeans only, to everyone on this planet. We invite our comrade, Sarah, Palestinian, passionate about Palestine, her family refugees to Gaza, endured Nakba, war upon war, and eventually now the genocide. Sarah will highlight the plight of our prisoners.
Hello, everyone. Coming to the protest today, seeing a replica of Hind Rajab's car, it really made me stop. We hear about it, we see it, but seeing it in front of your eyes, I know it's a replica, it really is hard to see. It forces you to confront the reality and the barbaric nature of this Israeli regime. 335 bullets in a car with a 6-year-old child. How could they? They have no mercy. They have no shame. Because they know there will be no accountability to the evil that they are doing in Palestine and in Gaza. Hind called for help, and help came, but help was killed at that moment. How does a child become a target? Where is the mercy? Where is the international countries? No child, no family should ever face an end like this. And yet, every time we think that we have seen the worst, we are confronted with something even more devastating. A new law for Israel. A new line is crossed. Today, there are over 10,000 Palestinian hostages held in Israeli prisons. No one is talking about them. No one. No one is standing up for these 10,000 children, women, and men in Israeli prisons. Thousands are held without charge or trial, under administrative detention, and among them are children and women. People like you and me could be under detention, could be in Israeli prisons today. When you hear of children, we're not talking about 16, 17, we are talking about children as young as 11 years old. Absolutely shameful. Each year, hundreds of Palestinian minors are detained and persecuted in military courts. Some are as young as 11 and 12. Like my child, like my daughter. Imagine if we were in Palestine, where would our fate be today? Many are accused of throwing stones. Now, I grew up in Palestine. I was in Hebron as a child. And you are raised to fight against injustice, to stand up for those who are oppressed.
There's no peace.
And when you see this in front of you 24/7, you have either your voice or a stone to throw on this Israeli army. And yet, if you do that today, you will be imprisoned for 20 years. 20 years. Many of these children, I want you to imagine that this is your child. They are detained without their parents. They are detained without a lawyer. I honestly cannot even imagine myself or my child being detained by the Israeli army. What will go through your mind as a parent? If your child is abducted by the worst, the most evil regime that exists in the world today. Some of them are put in solitary confinement, subjecting them to physical and psychological abuse. Children. I'm not even talking about the adults, I'm talking about children. And this is not just morally wrong, it is a violation of international law. Now, I know this might seem like a joke, us speaking about international law when we have seen nothing abiding by international law. Under the United Nations Conventions on the Rights of the Child, children must be protected. Children must have access to support, legal support. They must never be subjected to cruel, inhumane, or degrading treatment. Detention of children must So we have to ask this question. Are these standards even held? Are they being upheld today? Absolutely not. Ask yourself today, where else in the world would this be acceptable? Where else would it be acceptable to detain a child, to torture a child? Footage of Ahmed Manasra is on YouTube. You can check it out for yourself. It is horrible. He's crying out for help. He is bleeding on the street. He did not get access to immediate medical care, nothing. He was taken into prison. He was detained. He was interrogated by himself. No parent, no lawyer present. He spent years in prison. His childhood years, he spent them in prison. You can see the interrogation videos of him by an Israeli officer, this child who did nothing, who absolutely has done nothing except being born as a Palestinian child in Palestine. He's now 22 years old. He suffers from severe mental health issues. And this is just one example. One example of the damage that happens after spending time in Israeli prison. This is just one story. And there are thousands of stories of men, women, and children that are horrific and are awful. Reports from human rights organizations have documented allegations of mistreatment, including harsh conditions, inadequate medical care, abuse in custody. These are not isolated claims. This is part of a pattern. In schools here in Scotland, we teach children every day about their rights. We teach them about the United Nations Conventions of the Rights of the Child. That every child has a right to safety, education, dignity, protection from harm. We emphasize that no child should face violence. No child should be put in situations that are horrific. Children must be treated with care, fairness, and humanity. But when we place these principles alongside the experiences reported by Palestinian children, what do we see? Detention, fear, disruption to education, murder. It creates a conflict of truth. And these convictions don't apply to children in Palestine. How do we teach that to our children here today? How do we do that? How do we tell them that all children have these rights, yet we know that children in Palestine do not have the right even to live? As educators, our role is not to turn away from this discomfort. It's to help our young people think critically, compassionately, and with a strong grounding in human rights. It means to create space for them, to discuss, to talk, to share empathy. That children, we need to teach them that children everywhere deserve the same protection. We teach this in our classroom, in our homes without exception. All children deserve the same. All children around the world.
Yeah!
At the same time, the situation on the ground in Gaza, in the West Bank, in Jerusalem is reaching a breaking point. Civilians are bearing the brunt of violence, settler violence, displacement and insecurity all around Palestine. The recent passing of the Israeli execution bill, which makes death by hanging a default sentence for Palestinians.
Yes!
What is left? What is left? Legalizing killing Palestinians. What else is left after 2.5 years of genocide and now this? The situation in Jerusalem is no better. Al-Aqsa Mosque is in grave danger. One of Islam's holiest mosques is day on Al-Aqsa. They want to do the same thing as they did in Al-Ibrahimi Mosque in Hebron. Al-Aqsa Mosque is a Muslim holy site. And if we do not move, it will only get worse. The situation will get worse. And we will not allow this to continue. Without justice, there will never be peace. So we will keep raising our voices, not in despair, but in determination. Because silence is not an option. Silence is not an option. We need protection for our children, for our women, for the men in Palestine. We need to see accountability for these grave abuses. We need freedom for our Palestinian hostages. We need an end to the occupation. An end to the occupation. We need to double our efforts against Zionism. We will keep coming out. We will keep raising our voices until Palestine is free. Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free! Free, free!
Palestine!
Thank you. Free the prisoners! Free the prisoners! Free the prisoners! Free the prisoners! When I speak to my friends in Palestine, they say these marches help them not to feel alone. And they see this solidarity. But they also say that what we need to do here is to take action against the complicity of our government, our institutions, and our corporations. This takes organizing. And we need you to do that. You're going to see some leaflets coming round telling you about different campaigns here in Scotland that you can take part in, that you can organize for. We need, and Palestine needs, not just your solidarity, but your action. Direct action groups need you. Palestine solidarity campaigns need you. We need you to take part, to organize. Our next speaker is a decades-long campaigner for Palestine, for the liberation of Palestine. From the Scottish Palestine Solidarity Campaign, Mick.
Friends, if someone had asked me 3 years ago, could the Palestinian resistance in Gaza endure against a technologically sophisticated nuclear-armed power, I would have said I'd love that to be true, but it's impossible. And yet they endure. Yet Hamas is not yet defeated. Still fighting on. This is unbelievable. This will be taught in military staff colleges around the world for a very, very long time. And if somebody had said in Lebanon, while Israel slaughters teachers, doctors, civilians, bombs schools, razes villages to rubble to make way for Zionist Jewish settlers at a future time. If somebody had said the Lebanese resistance would deliver mighty blows against the Israeli army, I would have thought this was over-optimistic. But that is what is happening. Israel can slaughter people in Gaza. They can slaughter civilians in Lebanon. That's what they do. Israel is not a crime. Israel doesn't commit crimes. Israel is a crime. Israel is a plague in the Middle East, which the sooner it's cured and removed, the better for everybody in that area. And if somebody had said the people of Iran would absorb carpet bombing, killing of hundreds of schoolgirls, bombing of schools and hospitals, Gaza yet again, I would have thought they were over-optimistic. But the mad Trump is banging off the wall, talking about his pal Jesus, or maybe he is Jesus. He doesn't know what to do. Israel and America have crushed and devastated society after society, and now they are suing for peace. Now they face their defeat. And if you do not welcome that defeat of the same people who committed the Gaza genocide, reflect on your ethical system. Some people say the Iranian regime is not to their liking. It's none of your bloody business. It's none of your business. If a rapist is committing a vile rape over there, don't talk about the victim. Talk about the rapist. Talk about Israel. Talk about America. Talk about bloody butchery. And here's the thing. This war is not about nuclear weapons. Israel has 200. America has 2,000. This is not about regime change. Trump is an idiot, but he sometimes speaks honestly. I will devastate a whole civilization which will never recover. That is genocidal talk. That is talk of devastating a society, not replacing a disobedient government with a compliant government. It's about the erasure of a society. It is genocide. That is the aim. We see genocide in Gaza, genocide in the south of Lebanon, threats of genocide in Iran. This will go on forever until we stop it. Who will stop it? Not Starmer. The people of America, the people of Britain, the people of Iran, the people of Lebanon. And we must support, and the people of Palestine hold the highest place of honour. But we must support their resistance. Do not be satisfied when somebody says, this is a terrible war, not in my name. If you see a rapist, don't walk past the crime and say, sorry, missus, it's not in my name. She wants more than that. Active support for the resistance is the determining criterion between decent people today and ignorant and ugly people. We have to support the resistance in Lebanon, in Iran, in Palestine, against the empire that Malcolm X described and Martin Luther King described as the greatest purveyor of violence in the world today. No competition. If you don't know what side you're on, make up your mind. Because we have to make up our minds. We have to be clear going forward what we stand for. Look, I want to make a shout out for a woman who's just come out of jail after 18 months for trying to interdict the supply of arms to Israel. Hannah, where the hell are you? She doesn't want to speak today, but we want to speak about you. We honor you. We honor you. We know the hurt, the misery of long-term incarceration. We honor you, Hannah, and we will stand by you and continue to stand by you going forward, and everybody else who faces the British justice system. Think about it. Starmer sent Mandelson to Washington. Mandelson sells secrets to Epstein. He gives away secrets and he gets money in return. I think that's selling it. And Starmer doesn't even know. But they have the resources to pluck people off the streets of Glasgow and Edinburgh for wearing a T-shirt or carrying a sign saying, "I oppose genocide." This is a sick society with a sick government, and we have to take a stand and realise we thank the people of Palestine and Lebanon and Iran for shining a bright light on this society where every elite institution is complicit in genocide, and the only opponents of genocide are people like us. People like us. There's nobody else. Friends, experts are talking about Israel suffering such a defeat that they will resort to nuclear weapons. Calm, cool-headed people are discussing it. And who will stop them? Israel is a genocidal state. It educates its citizens to believe that we all hate them, that the whole world hates them, and it has 200 nuclear weapons, courtesy of Britain, France, and America. We are in great danger, real danger. This is a moment when we could begin to see the end of the state of Israel, begin to see the end, not the beginning of the end, but also when their nuclear weapons may be deployed. We have to organise and rise up against what's going on currently, but also against what's planned for all of us. We saw the car, the facsimile of Hind Rajab, where she was murdered, aged 6. And the Israelis prevented the ambulance from reaching her. That is common practice in Israel. It's been common practice all the time. It's what they do. They wound and let people die. I've seen it, and they don't let the ambulances approach them. It is degenerate and disgusting and barbaric and vile, and you can think of more adjectives. Supported by Britain. Supported by Britain. Support. Israel last week or the week before passed a law for the hanging of Palestinians. And by the way, every Palestinian is a terrorist in the eyes of the Israeli judges. Hanging Palestinians, Jews who slaughter Palestinians go to a very soft, cushy number. They often become chat show celebrities. Friends, let's stand together. Let's stand with the people in the Middle East or West Asia who are being slaughtered. Let's stand against our own governments. And let's fight together as if our lives depended on it, because I honestly believe they do. A final word to show how horrible and how revolting our political echelon is. Bajat Ashraf is in Gaza. He's gravely ill. His son teaches here as a university, and he lives in the northeast of Glasgow. He's tried every damn thing to get the MP for northeast Glasgow to just write a letter, to lift her little dirty finger to the Home Office and say, please give this man a visa. His son loves him and wants to see him, and you can help, you can keep him alive. Now, MPs are pretty useless, actually. Pretty damn useless. But on issues of visas, if they write to the Home Office, it makes a big difference. It makes a big difference. This wretched MP for North East Glasgow is not prepared to lift a finger to prevent somebody dying and grief and sadness for the whole family here. Friends, if you know anybody in the North East of Glasgow, folk are giving out leaflets here for Bajat Ashraf. His son is here as well. You can beat a path to this on social media. If you want to help, help. Friends, it always creates optimism and inspiration to address you. You've come here for 2.5 years. You've never given up. It's getting worse and worse and worse. Trump talked about Gaza on the Med as a real estate deal. Now we have Gaza on the Med, Lebanon. Gaza on the Caspian Sea, Gaza on the Gulf in Iran. This will go on forever until we stop it. Thank you.
They will target you, they will annihilate you, but we did not surrender. And I know Mick has had his share of being taken to unlawful court proceedings. However, it remains, the jury service remains balanced and unaffected by the politicians. And congratulations to the 6 from Just Stop Oil supporters were acquitted by a jury in Southern Crown Court yesterday in London, who were protecting our right to protest and anti-protest laws brought in by Suella Braverman were thrown out of court. Glory to the Intifada! And as I said, Israel made an example of Gaza. We've seen a classroom upon classroom, a school upon school, a university upon a university brought down to rubble, complete rubble, stones and bricks. And they did the same in Marwahin, South Lebanon. Lebanon has been enduring the genocide in Gaza for years, the same as the Palestinians. We remain together. Palestine and Lebanon, Beirut, southern Beirut, Gaza, Hebron, West Bank, Jerusalem. We are united in this fight. And we welcome a Lebanese to continue the movement and to talk on Lebanon.
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Hands off Lebanon!
Hands off Lebanon!
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I want to thank everyone who turned out today for this national demo. For those who don't know, my name is Jafar. I'm a Scottish-born Lebanese who has spent all his life living in the UK. I visit my family often in Lebanon. I have so much childhood memories with my cousins and my friends. Lebanon is not just a country on a map. Lebanon is history. It is culture. It is identity. It is a land where civilization has been born, where different religions live side by side, where values like family, dignity, and resilience are part of everyday life. It's a country of beauty, from its mountains to its coast, from its tradition to its people. But today, that same Lebanon is suffering. For years, it has been dragged into wars by murderous Zionist Epstein regime. A war that people of Lebanon did not choose. And today, once again, innocent civilians, innocent families, innocent children are paying the price, whether it be in Lebanon, Gaza, or Iran. People in the south are being displaced, forced out of their homes, forced to leave everything behind. Brothers and sisters, I just want you to imagine this scenario. Imagine you're sitting in your own home, safe, comfortable, with your family. Then suddenly you get a call, a warning, and sometimes no warning. You must leave now. Your home will be bombed. What do? You don't pack your belongings. You don't have time to gather your memories. You just have to run. You take your children and you leave. You don't know where you're going. You don't know where you'll sleep. You don't know how you'll survive. You flee to the north, to places where you have no home, no money, and no stability. You depend on others to get through your day. Your children will miss school. Your life will be put on hold. Your dignity will be tested every single day. Then a ceasefire is announced. You go back, hoping to return to your home. But when you arrive, there is nothing left. Your house is gone. Your street is gone. Your memories are buried under the rubble. And just as you begin to process that loss, weeks later, it happens once again. Another escalation, another warning, another forced displacement. This is not just a one-time tragedy. This is a cycle of fear, a cycle of loss, a cycle that innocent people are trapped in, whether it be in Lebanon or Gaza or Iran. We stand here today, not just in solidarity, but in responsibility. Because silence in the face of injustice is not neutrality, it is complicity. Lebanon deserves peace, its people deserve safety, and its children deserve a future. Despite all this pain and suffering, despite the martyrs, the wounded, the destruction, the Lebanese people will never bow down to any occupier, no matter how long it takes. In the past, when the occupation reached the capital Beirut, no international resolution came to our aid. Not a single grain of our occupied land was returned to us. It was the will and resistance of the Lebanese people alone that forced the occupier out in the year 2000. Today, even as the ceasefire is announced for 10 days, already thousands of cars are already returning to their villages. Despite the massive destruction, this resilience and unbreakable people will not rest until every inch of their land is liberated. Every grain of soil in southern Lebanon is mixed with the blood of the martyrs. This sacred land will never accept the footsteps of any occupier. History will remember those who spoke and those who stayed silent. Make sure you're on the right side of it. I want to leave this last quote. Respect existence or respect resistance. Inna ala al-ahd. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Friends, you're going to see this leaflet going around that says Israel intentionally kills children. I want to tell you quickly about a Palestinian boy, 17-year-old Walid Ahmad, who was starved to death in an Israeli prison. Walid's family described him as healthy and athletic with no prior health conditions before he was detained by the occupation forces on the 30th of September 2024. Less than 6 months later, they were informed that he was dead. During this time, Walid was subjected to military court proceedings, as are all Palestinians, while Israeli settlers are tried in civilian courts. Israel is the only country in the world that systematically prosecutes children in military courts. During the court hearings, his health visibly deteriorated. His family were unable to visit him due to a ban on visits imposed by the occupying authorities. On the 23rd of March 2025, Walid's family were informed that their child had died. Autopsy examinations revealed air emphysema. They have revealed severe wasting, a sunken abdomen, a complete loss of muscle mass. It was reported and confirmed that he died of starvation and dehydration. And today, while his body is still being held by Israel.
Shame, shame, shame.
It is our duty to keep going, to keep fighting for Palestinian liberation, as we know with the liberation of Palestine comes our liberation. When they are free, we will all be free. And it is our duty to keep organizing for all of Palestine. I want to introduce our next speaker, Scottish Palestinian. Please welcome.
Hello everyone. I'm going to deliver a short speech outlining the situation for Palestinian prisoners. I'll then discuss some complicit companies in the Israeli prison system and then follow up with some actions we can all take. I'm not going to overshare the statistics that describe how bad things are for the prisoners, and truthfully there are no words to describe the immense suffering prisoners and hostages go through on a daily basis. The suffering of Palestinian prisoners is nothing new. Did you know some inmates have been in Israeli prisons since 1993? And of course, when we say prisoners, they're really just hostages. Many are held without charge, and many are in there simply for resisting their occupation. Before October 2023, there were around 5,300 Palestinians in occupation prisons. However, there's been a massive spike in the last few years. From this month, there are around 10,000 Palestinian prisoners and hostages in Israeli jails. And this includes at least 400 women and children. A continuous persuasive regime of psychological terror is being imposed upon Palestinians, designed to break their bodies and their will, and to deprive them from their dignity and force them from their land. Torture has become state doctrine for Israel, and their systematic torture of Palestinians have intensified, and it encompasses practices that meet the threshold for genocide. It's a structural feature of their ongoing genocidal and broader settler colonial apartheid. They've drastically increased their policy of torture, abuse, deprivation of food and medical care against prisoners. Field executions and unlawful killings have also intensified. Thousands of Palestinians are kidnapped from Gaza and the West Bank, and some are forced to subjective enforced disappearance. And the most recent death penalty law, which we've all seen being introduced, is another example of their system of racism. And some of the Israeli politicians were even celebrating as the law was passed. It's purely based on race, only applying to Arabs, further extending their genocidal policies. Most prisoners will be sentenced to death without a legitimate charge, simply for resisting their occupation. And the Israeli regime also sent 5 soldiers back to duty after they were caught gang raping a Palestinian hostage. The whole world sees this genocidal entity for what it really is. There's no more cover. Their false narratives have been shattered. In response to the struggle of Palestinian prisoners, we need to intensify pressure on complicit companies that profit from the persecution of Palestinian prisoners. Microsoft is one of the most complicit tech companies in Israel's prison system. They provide cloud services which streamline the prison system, making torture and abuse possible. And back in 2016, Microsoft proudly declared, "Digital transformation makes it possible to consider prison as a business." I'll say that again. They said, "Digital transformation makes it possible to consider prison as a business." Another complicit company is HP. Their IT equipment is installed throughout the Israeli prison system, and they provided Israeli police with technology to support repression against the Palestinians. Their tech aids mass arrests and systematic infringement of the most basic human rights. We must expose the complicity of Microsoft and HP in our organisations, in our workplace, our universities, our colleges. We need to encourage complete divestment from these companies and for them to be excluded from future contracts. We can pressure our organisations and institutions to exclude them from sponsorships and university recruitment fairs. And we can also boycott their products as individuals. For example, HP printers, laptops and other hardware. Microsoft services are vast, which includes their gaming and Xbox services. But in truth, we all know that the information surrounding prisoners is incomprehensible, and sometimes it's hard to process, but that's their reality that they live through every single day. And it's important to acknowledge that the suffering of Palestinian prisoners would not be possible without the green light of the American regime and the Epstein class. It's not an American administration, it's an American regime controlled by the Epstein class. And this includes all the corrupt governments in Europe and in London. Without their support and permission, Israel would not be able to commit their crimes with such impunity. The West does not value Palestinian lives. In fact, they don't value lives across the global south. Value is dependent on the colour of your skin. If we look at just a few examples in modern history, in the past we had Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan. Today we have Sudan, Congo, Yemen, Lebanon, and most recently in Iran, where they bombed a little girls' school, killing 160 little girls. They have a complete disregard for human life. And I'd like to give a really tangible call to action, something that's quite important. My call to action is the upcoming Scottish elections. One of the most effective things we can do in Scotland is influence the results of the Scottish elections. Step one, we need to register to vote if we haven't already done so. The deadline is this Monday. Step two, contact your local candidates in your area and find out what their stance is on Palestine and the genocide in Gaza. You can write to them, but it's more effective attending local hustings in your area and challenge them on their position on Palestine. Make sure to really challenge them as well and ask them what they would do if they were elected and hold them accountable to their statements. Most of them will be more approachable now before an election than after they've been elected. And truthfully, we all know politicians just tell us what they want us, what they want us to hear. Their support is often purely performative, and they just look to score political points. So make sure to do some research into their past statements and stances on Palestine, and check if they've made any tangible actions in the past. Last year in September, this Parliament voted to boycott Israel, but little has been done since then. In this upcoming Parliament, we need to ensure that Palestine remains a key issue, and we need to make sure concrete action is taken on those boycott proposals. And in conclusion, I know this seems everlasting, but their genocidal apartheid regime is on the verge of collapse. They cannot sustain their killing machine as it stands. When a regime or empire is near its end, it's at its most brutal. 78 years have passed, and now finally the world sees it's never been a Palestinian issue. Zionism is truly a global issue. I say down with Zionism.
Down with Zionism!
I say down with Zionism!
Down with Zionism!
The only way forward is equal rights for all. Refugees have the right to return, but until then, we must demand the freedom of all prisoners, of all hostages. Free them all, and free Palestine. Free, free
Palestine!
Free, free
Palestine!
Thank you.
Really powerful. Well done all for hanging on. We're going to conclude with one of Steve's poems from his booklet, Do You See? Steve.
Thank you. Well, first of all, I just want to thank you all for continuing to support this booklet, which raises money for Gaza Educates Medics. I can guarantee after this weekend that donations will hit £6,000 that I've been able to forward. So thank you so much. And it is amazing, isn't it, that, you know, people are still studying. Medical students are still studying in Gaza. And, you know, nursing students, dental students, they're all still studying, they're all still sitting exams, they're all still working in the shells of hospitals. Amazing, and I'm so privileged to be able to make a small contribution. This poem is again relating to the death penalty law that we've heard about. On November 10th, a bill enabling the death penalty for Palestinians passed the first legislative hurdle in the Israeli parliament. One of the bill's sponsors, MK Limonson Hamelech, said, "There's no such thing as a Jewish terrorist." The National Security Minister, Itamar Ben-Gvir, handed out baklava as applause filled the hall. Penal Bill Amendment number 159, Death Penalty for Terrorists 2025, was passed into law on 30th March 2026. Some members of the Knesset, including Itamar Ben-Gvir, wore noose pins and celebrated with champagne on live TV. So I wrote this actually back in December, and it's called Dying for a Sweet. In the Knesset, the sound of applause echoes from ceilings and windows and doors. Ben-Gvir is handing out sweets, sharing the good news with all he meets. New legislation has passed its first stage. Ben says that history has turned a new page. The Knesset supported the death penalty for all Palestinians who kill Israelis. So what does Ben say should happen to those who kill Palestinians in their droves? Their names will be lauded, their hands will be kissed. There's no such thing as Jewish terrorists. Thank you. Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
And that one's not in the book, I'm afraid.
From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
as a conclusion, we congratulate the 10 influencers on social media for being named that they are on Israel's top wanted list for being anti-Zionist. So that includes Greta Thunberg, that includes Sheikh Omar Suleiman from America, Palestinian American. It also includes Bassem Youssef, an Egyptian. So you are all going to be on the wanted list. So we continue our movement and power to the people.
Friends, the Hind Rajab exhibition, the killing of Hind Rajab, is still going to be at the foot of the mound tomorrow and today until 6 p.m. So please go and visit it. Tell your friends about it. It's a very powerful exhibition. We need you to take action and organize. Come and visit the stalls, the SPSC stall, the GGEC stall, the Zionism Free Zone stall. I can see a banner for campaigns against the arms trade. Please come and speak to those people and get organized. Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Folks, if you see that they're allowing us, they're in fact enabling us to do protests, marches. This is the government's way of giving us a veneer of democracy. It is not enough. We've got to be active. We've got to do things that the government does not like us doing. Okay, do you understand this?